This is the culmination of a year's work. We spoke to over 600 women in senior roles across GCC countries. This work could not have been achieved without the support of the UN Global Compact, the Sharjah Businesswomen Council, PwC, GE, Tama Group, and the Al Walid bin Talal Foundations. We must look at this topic with a clearly Gulf perspective that's relevant to the values and culture of this region. We can't just copy and paste solutions from elsewhere. GCC countries have made huge strides in recent years in women's participation, in tertiary education, and in the workforce. But the number of women at senior levels is still quite low. There's a gap between education levels and workforce participation, particularly at the most senior levels of organizations. There is a very clear business case for having more balanced leadership teams. Access to a larger talent pool, better decision-making and corporate governance, increase in creativity and innovation, and better financial performance. This is a corporate governance issue. It's about building high-performance leadership teams. So what is causing this talent gap in the Gulf region? The first thing to say is that senior women in the Gulf region are ambitious. It's just not true that they don't want it enough. What the women we spoke to said is that their families are very supportive. Though traditional gender roles are prevalent, that women are expected to do the bulk of the domestic and family duties, or to enter more caring professions such as in education or healthcare. Work-life balance is a struggle to achieve. It is difficult to do it all. And there are issues of gender bias, of acceptance in the workforce that we found through our research. For example, entrenched views that hamper women's career progression. For example, 80% of the women we spoke to feel that being a woman puts them at an immediate disadvantage at work. Only 35% of those women believe that men are open to having a female boss. And only 27% believe that their company leadership is committed to having women in senior roles. So what this means is that we do get increasing numbers of women making it through to senior roles, but many, many women are opting out, causing the talent gap through to senior ranks. What can be done? Well, the absolute priority that came out through our work is the aspect of flexible work. Now, flexible working arrangements don't necessarily mean less work. It means measuring people on their outputs and their deliverables rather than on the time spent in the office. Other areas of high importance, critical is the tone at the top, the full support of the CEO, and the active impact he or she has on the culture of the organization is key. Countering those gender biases within organizations is also key, particularly in the middle. 76% of our respondents said that the relationship with their direct line manager is key to this. Also, the training, development, and coaching of high potential women, building their career paths. The pinch point is in the middle ranks when women are most likely to leave. Organizations need to find ways to keep those women through those critical few years. And the use of mentors, sponsors, visibility in roles is important. Then we have a mix of medium or lower importance. Mentorship and women's networks came out as slightly lower priorities, but perhaps that is because many companies have them already. What is interesting is a lower support than you might expect for externally imposed quotas. Only 24% of the women we spoke to would support this. This is just a taste of the wealth of data and insight in this research report, and I would encourage you to have a look at it. The report is available obviously here in English and in Arabic, and it's free to download on our website.